So,
Hello.
Are you going to talk about mental health?
Yes, that's my passion. And actually, I have to tell you that when I first saw the agenda of this event, I wasn't sure if I need to be here or if I want to be here, not only because I'm nervous, but also because we are actually working quite hard to keep people away from healthcare so that they wouldn't go there.
Okay, so you don't think you belong here. I think you do.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, so the stage is yours, Mervi.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. As Patrick said, my name is Mervi Lamminen. I'm the CEO and the founder of Auntie Solutions. And I'm going to be talking to you about work life today. Just mandatory short introduction what Auntie is about. We are a growing company, a growth company founded 4.5 years ago, helping people and companies here in Finland and also globally with our network of more than 50 professionals. Speaking about professionals, they are like psychotherapists, psychologists, and other professionals of mental care. And why do we need to pay attention to these things? Because we've heard about cancer earlier today and yesterday and all those super important issues. Why do we need to talk about whether we are feeling good or bad at workplace? Because our customers can say it better than we do, so I was thinking of using their sayings, how they feel at work. I don't know if you can relate to this. I think quite a few of us can. That I'm all right at work, but as soon as I get home, there is nothing left. All I can do is lay down on the couch and then maybe use my thumb to go on and on with my Facebook or other social medias. I'll give you a second to read this, because I think this is really important. This is one of our customers. She's a manager. Middle-aged manager, and if you read, especially the last sentence, I hope you let that sink in. As I said, she's a middle-aged manager. Most likely she has 20 years, approximately 20 years, until retirement. And she's not thinking whether she can make it there. She's not talking about making it till the next summer vacation. She's not sure if she can make it till the next week. If she was asked this on Wednesday, then we are talking about 2 more days. She's not sure if she can cope for 2 more days. And even in that situation, she's more worried about her team. I can't tell them, because they would be worried. Yeah, right, they should be worried. Your boss should be worried too. We all should be worried. There's a lot of consequences with this kind of work culture that we have created for ourselves leads to. I'm not sure if I'm too fond of a term presenteeism, but I think it is quite a good description. One of the definitions for presenteeism is that lights are on, but nobody's home. So we are there, but we actually aren't. We have to make a separation from those people who don't want to work. We all know those memes that, hey, I'm not lazy, I just don't care. Now when we are talking about presenteeisms, we are not talking about those people. We are talking about people who actually do want to work, but are not able to, are not capable of, due to other kind of or any kind of conditions that they may have, whether it's physical or mental. But for some reason, they are not capable of working. And we are not paying too much attention at that. I don't think so. We are more putting our attention to sick leaves, whether people are away from work or actually at the workplace. But we are not as interested in their efficiency at workplace as we should be. Because what does it mean to a company? In terms of efficiency, the research says that it can take at least 1/3 from our efficiency, at least. So if we work for nine hours, we can take at least 3 away, because that was given away anyway. I think anyone who is running a team or running a company should be interested in this. In terms of money, of course, there's plenty of ways to calculate what it means in money. But for me, I think this research result was quite eye-opening. When we are talking about depression, and we all know that if people are going to be on a sick leave due to depression, it's not going to be the 3 days that you can be away without doctor's notice. It's going to be much longer. So let's assume that it's going to be 1 month, for example. So if somebody's going to be away for 1 month, we are going to be thinking that, oh my God, that is going to be expensive. But that's actually not the expensive part. The more expensive part is that for every month that person is away from work due to depression, there is 3 months of lost work. That it's a huge amount of work. In Auntie, we sometimes have these discussions with companies whether they should help their employees with their marital relationships, for example. Because let's be honest, whether people are married or not, or whether the marriage is good or bad, it's not actually the employer's business. It is a business of that person. But I think the question that every company needs to ask from themselves, if they decide not to be supportive in these issues also, that are those sick days any cheaper than other sick days? Can we say that, okay, no, she's just gone because she's having a hard time with her husband, so that's not going to be paying for us, that's not going to be costly for us. But if she has a flu, or if she has a back pain, then we have to do something about it. So yes, I think the legal answer is quite simple. Employers do not need to care about their people, the employees' marriages, but it is in their best interest to do so, definitely, most definitely. Because it is also when we talk about relationship problems, there are a lot of sick leaves concerning to that, and even more about it's even more about reduction in this presenteeism. We all know if you have been cheated on, or if you have a friend or colleague who's been cheated on, or whose spouse just left. After pikkujoulu party, the husband said that now I'm gone, I've had enough of this. We would be lying to ourselves if we would say that this person is just as efficient as she or he was a week before. We all know that the mind is going around in in those things that happen, and we're not paying attention to company issues. We all know Woody Allen, and then maybe we all know also what she has said. And I think this is really nice thing that she has said. 80% of success comes from just showing up. I do believe it. I've been an entrepreneur for 5 years now. And yes, I do believe showing up is a big part of success. But when it comes to how efficient we are at work, Woody, I'm sorry to be the one that breaks the news for you, but showing up isn't good. It's just not good. We have to be better than that. We all know how costly this is. We should know at least. We have the information. But I think it is shame on us that we are not doing enough. We are not doing half of the things that we could be doing and we should be doing. And what are those things that we can do? Of course, there's lots of things, and usually we do something when so-called the shit has hit the fan already. There are research results that when do people want support, what do they want? This is what they want. They want support that is tailored for me. They don't want to go to a group where everybody is talking about how badly I sleep. They want to have the support for sleeping when they need it, not when the group starts. And with the content that they need. They also need resolutions. I'm talking about mental health, but I'm not talking about therapy. That is a different area, and it solves different kind of problems. What we're talking about here is that people get actually resolutions for their problems. I have too many times ran into a thought that, hey, people are just having crises. That is true. Approximately, we all have 10 crises in our lives. Everybody can start counting now, how many do I have left? There is some still coming up, even though we wish there wasn't. And that is true. But that's not even half of the truth, that we couldn't do anything about it. Of course we can do about it. We can't prevent the things to happen. We can't stop the life, but we can help people to cope with those issues before they become long-term chronic situation for them. Here are a few examples from our data, how we have helped people to feel less stress. I always want to mention when I show this that we have been never able to take workload away from a person. Because we are not in a situation that we can go there and say that, hey, I'm going to take your workload away. I'm going to make you work 4 days a week instead of 5. That's not what we can do. The only thing we can do is to help people to take a new perspective, maybe make boundaries, make some changes in their own head so that they can deal better with the stuff that they have to deal with anyway. So it's not always about this that, hey, we have to only work 20 hours a week or so. I don't think that's the solution. Here are some of the results that we've been getting with our customers. When you learn to calm yourself down, maybe you're not so nervous whether you have to take the stand or take the stage or go to work, even if it's not that easy situation in your life. Here's our examples of our services that we are offering for the companies at the moment. We have a stand right over there if you want to know some more. And I'm really happy that I'm actually using a minute and 45 seconds less than I was given. Thank you for your attention. It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you and have a nice day.